He's essentially saying you built your entire career around being just like an avatar of Donald Trump. And now Donald Trump is not in the picture. And you had some things going for you as a result, but now you don't. So what's next? It's so messed up. It's time. MAGA icons, where are they now? And are they okay?
It's like, man, this is the biggest grift going.
Thank you very much. So, have a good life. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Jesus Christ. Also, if you're new to the Twitch channel, follow and put the notification bell on. It's pretty cool. I stream every other day, 5 and 6 p.m. Pacific time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You have to have credibility in the hypnotist, your therapist, your doctor. This is one of my tricks. Excuse me, I've got allergies today. I literally am pacing the reader to get them to believe my story enough.
Oh, Scott Adams, that's his name. He's the dude who made Dilbert. This guy. Which was, if for the Zoomers who don't know, this was a very, very popular newspaper comic on the funny pages, you know, back in my day. Move, I'm gay. Yeah, before you could even be gay. It was illegal to be gay back then, actually. So that's how he became famous, and then he was just a Trump supporter. Because, like, he decided, you know, I've made a lot of money. I'm a capitalist, you know, this guy. He's doing a lot of things to make life easier for capitalists. You know, the most oppressed class in the United States, capital owners. He's making life easier for guys like me, so I might as well support him. Just like every other Republican president. Just like every other Democrat president, unfortunately. Never thought 15 years later he would support Trump. Bought like 5 of his books. Damn. Sorry for your loss. Even more oppressed than gamers? Maybe. That's a tough one, though. It's close. It's close. Anyway, that's this guy. That's this bald motherfucker. Honestly shocked the guy who made a comic about how soul-sucking office drone work is would be conservative. Yeah, that's a bit weird, if you think about it.
By the time they get to those chapters, that it overcomes the fact that I don't have any professional credentials.
True.
I'll give you this following warning. I am going to be rewiring the brains. I'm a trained hypnotist. Most of you know that. Imagine without touching anything, pick an object in your room and just look at it and imagine instead of it being real, that it's a perfectly rendered a virtual reality simulation. Now watch how that makes you feel.
I don't feel anything, man.
Control. Some of you were just released from a lifetime of pain.
What? All they want to do is extract surplus labor value now? Pog. Hell yeah. Yeah, we're all capitalists now. That's what that hypnosis is actually supposed to do. It's supposed to make you really, really feel like you want to exploit workers for your own personal gain.
Mocking a disabled man is still mocking a disabled man. I don't care if you mock other people in a similar fashion.
No, my point is that when he mocked people who are not disabled, when he was giving his impression of them talking, he did this. Whoa. Well, you have to put it in.
Wait, isn't this... Wait. Isn't this literally, to draw some comparisons to the modern day, because this is a retrospective, isn't this the same excuse that Andrew Cuomo used? That's his name, right? Does anybody have that video that they put out? So, like, he's getting in trouble for inappropriate touching, you know, advances, etc., and a variety of other things in regards to, like, people he's worked with, etc., etc. But he's like, oh, you know, I, you know, assault people all the time, actually. Not just women. Children. Even. Men. Even. It's the same thing as, like, I'm an equal opportunity racist. You know, hell yeah, brother, I hate all races equally, except for the goddamn white race. It's the same idea. It's so fucking weird. It's the same. This is it.
I do it with everyone. Black and white, young and old, straight and LGBTQ, powerful people, friends, strangers, people who I meet on the street.
Like, it's a really aggressive, way to just lean into this idea. You're afraid of phobia showing? Well, yeah, that's half of what he's saying. It's like, oh, Mamma Mia, you're being Italophobic because, I fucking kiss everybody, That's the idea. And there are several cultures out there that do like the double kiss on the cheek thing, stuff like that, like a lot of more touching that more like Western countries don't really do, and it seems more taboo. Like in the United States, you don't do that shit. Like you don't even touch people if you don't know them, right? Like the most you do is like shake a hand. That's it. But there are some other cultures where like kissing on the cheek is pretty fucking normal. There's a bit to be said about that, but that's not an excuse for what he's done, right? Especially not some of the more intense accusations and allegations, right? So like that's what they're trying to do. But anyway, that's literally this idea. It's like not only did Trump mock a disabled reporter by mimicking his mannerisms in an incredibly offensive way, but he also, is ableist to other people that may not even be disabled. So it's okay, according to Scott Adams. It's really big brain stuff. You have to imagine that, what you're seeing on the television is actually a virtual reality depiction of what you're seeing, and then you'll be set free.
Context that this is the thing he does for everybody. I really feel abused, honestly. I'm really happy that I've spent so much of my time and my personal credibility, a great deal of money. I would say my number of friends is probably down 75% because of supporting the president. There's no question about that. And love yourself. I take it personally. It was free money sitting on the fucking table, and he left it there. And he left me on that table too.
Oh damn, he had him on the table.
Just exposed.
He left
he lost my vote.
Exposed and on the table, just the way Scott Adams likes it.
He lost my vote. Somebody's crying.
I gotta tell you guys,
oh, yeah.
I miss him.
It's about goddamn time. The man of the hour. You know him. You love him. The person with the highest level idea.
High-level important idea.
Mr. Dave Rubin. Give it up, everybody.
I think it is quite possible that within our lifetimes, we will not see anyone that will be remotely as truthful as him. I miss him. There was a guy guarding the door. He was the orange guy, and you guys all took him out. He told you the truth. I miss him. Trump was the last guy guarding the door. They're all mocking the guy who's guarding the door because he's orange,
is the Trump
and he
dance.
has funny hair,
The double jerk.
and he eats ketchup with his steak, and they were all mocking him. So you got rid of him, and then what'd you get? Okay. Let's see. Happy birthday, Dave. Keep doing what you're doing. Love your show. Will you go on Joe Rogan's podcast? Will I go on Rogan's podcast? I asked him, and our PR people asked him about a bajillion times to go on for my book. We did not get a response as far as I know, so I don't know what happened there. It's a little weird for me to say that.
I have to say, the audio balancing in this video is leaving a bit to be desired. I'm having to go all over the place with this audio right now, and it's really pissing me off.
I don't know what happened. Will I, Caitlyn Jenner.
Jesus!
Who right now is running for governor of California. I'll be totally transparent, John. I did donate $50 and I got the Caitlyn for California.
$50? Whew. High roller, Dave Rubin. Damn, chill. She's not going to go out with you for $50. The whole video's like that? Yeah, I know. What are Conyore's politics? I don't have any.
California mug. I should have had it with me on set right now. And by the way, Caitlyn's people, we've reached out to you through every proper channel. I've tweeted a couple times.
I have never thought about politics. I've never had a single political thought in my lifetime.
Respond to our people. I guess we'll give it another day or two for someone to just respond. And we didn't hear back. Please do respond.
So sad.
I am seriously in a mood today. Like, what was I doing 5 minutes ago? I was literally Googling punching bags. So that's what we're going to be covering.
Oh my God. Relax, dude. Damn. Dude, no drywall is safe when Dave Rubin's around. I thought that was straight, cis male culture, okay? Punching drywall, but apparently Apparently, no. Apparently, the cis gays can get into it too.
Today, I am ready to roll. Like, I'm ready for the revolution. I really am. Like, if this is what these motherfuckers are gonna do, like, I'm here for it. Like, I am not going to be your bitch. But before we get to all that, let's talk about Glint Pay, guys. I've been telling you guys about
Hell
Glint Pay.
yeah, brother.
If
Let's
you don't
go.
know, the world is in a very precarious spot. One of the things that's lasted for a long time, that people have cared about for a long time, well, that's gold. And using your
Hell
Glint
yeah,
Pay
invest
card,
in gold,
you can not
brother.
only buy and sell gold, but you can use this. I said last week that I think the Caitlyn Jenner thing is just complete BS. They still have not responded to us. Why don't we follow up again, actually? And it's like, you don't have to do the show, but if you can't even respond, then you're just not serious one way or another.
What? He said, we reached out to Caitlyn Jenner's team, and you don't have to do the show, but if you don't even respond, you're just not serious. If you don't respond to me, Dave Rubin, Dollar Store Tim Pool, and my requests for you being on my show, it's like the Jimmy Dore playbook, right? It's the same idea. If you don't come on my show, you're worth less than dog shit to me. You're not a serious person. Yeah, he's left on red. Oh, that's so sad. He's lucky he's got a husband, I think, right? They're married. Or else, the dating scene with Dave Rubin, that'd be scorched earth. He'd be looking for many more punching bags after that. Damn. What's with the conservative obsession with gold? It's the idea that gold's value is much more, in their minds, much more sturdy and less resistant to change than like the value of the US dollar, right? So if you invest in gold, it's like a very safe and consistent way to, blah, 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 blah. So like when, shit hits the fan and society collapses because of BLM, Antifa, critical race theory, you'll have your gold and you'll be able to use that in order to survive in this, apocalypse. And I don't know, dude. It's some libertarian bullshit. Some right-wing libertarian bullshit. Dave Rubin's husband has refused to appear on a show. To be fair, if I was married to Dave Rubin, I wouldn't want to appear on a show either. Being married to him is probably enough of a problem.
Speaking of winners, the greatest achievement this week actually happened at a Trump rally in Pensacola, Florida.
Fuck this shitty... Like, this is the slimiest Fox host to have ever existed. Like, some people think Tucker Carlson is bad, and he is. Like, there's a hierarchy of absolute dumpster diving, bottom of the barrel commentators in mainstream news and politics. Tucker Carlson is up there, on the hierarchy. Greg Gutfeld, though, it's a different option. Because, like, the problem with Tucker Carlson is that he's very successful at what he does, and his rhetoric is very dangerous because he's good at what he does. The problem with Greg Gutfeld is that he pretends to be a comedian, too. So, like, not only are his politics bad, not only are his ideas bad, not only is the fact that he's working for Fox News just make you intrinsically a bad person, but he also attempts to be funny. And it never lands. He has the flavor of, like, the smug, like, I'm right about this kind of delivery, when he's literally never correct about anything he says, and nothing he says is ever funny. That's why. So he's not more dangerous than Tucker Carlson. He's just worse than, like, as a viewing experience.
Florida. That's where a brilliant musical group called the Freedom Kids performed this live number.
Enemies of freedom. Face the music. Come on, boys, take them down.
President Donald Trump knows how to make America great. Deal from strength or get crushed every time.
Is it child abuse? Kinda, yeah. But the thing is that conservatives love to do this shit, man. Conservatives love to exploit children for their own personal gain. They do it with shit like this. They do it with child beauty pageants. ACAP, etc. It's the same formula. It's easy to understand if you understand right-wing thought and conservatism.
The manager of USA Freedom Kids is suing the Donald Trump campaign over what he claims are two broken promises.
The group was invited to sing at a campaign event for Donald Trump, and the rug was allegedly pulled out from underneath them at the last minute.
Literally nothing has changed, by the way. So, like, it's such a quintessential Trump idea that he would absolutely just fuck over workers, no matter what. It's a constant theme with this guy. It's the way, you know, probably the way he's been able to, despite being an absolute dog shit, you know, business person, but is actually able to, you know, gain wealth in some ways outside of, you know, becoming president and grifting to hell and back. But before that is that he will consistently shaft workers. Like, he'll have contractors come and do, like, construction work for him, for instance, and he just won't pay them, etc., etc. There are a lot of cases of that. And accusations of that happening in the past. And, you know, kids are not safe from Donald Trump. You know, kids, not safe. You know, you got to watch out. If Donald Trump's around, you're not safe if you're a kid. You know, Epstein, etc. Let's carry on. What the fuck is this?
Come on, man.
I was at the White House yesterday.
It's even worse, kind of, when it's for Joe Biden. How does that happen? At least Joe Biden didn't have him at, like, a campaign rally or something. Jesus Christ. Well, to be fair, both Biden and Trump have unsavory pasts with, you know, being weird about children, let's just say. So, you can't really, like, no matter how you slice it, it's fucking strange, man. Anyway, Terrence K. Williams is probably one of the best. Watching this man's ascent into, you know, MAGA grifter stardom, which, like, he's like a niche micro e-celebrity on Facebook, right? And then his descent into absolute madness is so good. I hope the video does it justice, but it probably won't. Because there's not enough time in the day to go over all of what Terrence K. Williams has been able to achieve and, you know, the absolute disaster of, you know, Trump losing. It's the big problem that a lot of these people have. Obviously, this entire video is going over like, oh, I've made my entire personality. I've built it around Donald Trump, the current president. That's it. That's all I got. I literally just support Donald Trump. I don't have any other politics. That's the idea behind a lot of these guys' brands online. So as soon as Donald Trump is out of the picture, he's not president anymore. You know, I mean, some people think he is. He's not president anymore. As soon as that happens, what do? Like, where do you go from there? You have to diversify your portfolio, chat. This is the same for everybody. So, for instance, if all you do on stream is politics, you're probably going to burn out at some point, right? You're probably going to burn out. It's going to get boring. It's going to get mundane. It's going to get redundant. So you should probably diversify your content and maybe watch some normie stuff or like some video game stuff or play some video games, etc., etc. Get some, you know, different stuff going on there so that in case one of them doesn't work, you can fall back on the other ones or you're just not feeling it, etc., etc. It helps a lot. However, people like Terrence K. Williams or Dinesh D'Souza, etc., have built literally their entire careers around licking Donald Trump's asshole. And now he's not the president anymore. So they're lost. They're like lost puppies.
Donald Trump in person. At the White House.
Say a few words, please.
I was at the White House.
I don't know how tall Terrence K. Williams is. I know Donald Trump is like 6'2" or something, 6'4", I don't know. But just the difference is so funny to me. Listen, I'm a manlet too, okay? I'm 5'5". Now, luckily, not today, but in a lot of other ways, I like to dress pretty femininely. And like my smaller frame and my short height, it's a benefit to me in that regard. But for the majority of my life where I was like in dude mode, it kind of sucks. Because like you're taken less seriously by a lot of people, men and women, you know, platonic, you know, friends or acquaintances and even romantic, etc. It sucks, right? And, you know, I have a profound amount of sympathy for my fellow manlets out there. That being said, Terrence K. Williams can get it because he's a Trump grifter and does measurable harm to discourse. So fuck that guy.
Oh my God! Oh, so yo,
Y'all really thought y'all were going to convict and disqualify President Trump? Where in the hell is the GOP?
He didn't know, chat. He didn't know.
Where are they at? Why are they not helping President Trump?
Hey, man, look, you were very prominent in Trump world, and now that, for now, he's no longer president, and I know how you feel about him in your heart. You know, you had some options there, and things were happening in your career. What are your plans for the next
You had some options. Things were happening in your career. This Newsmax anchor did this man dirty. That's fucked up. That's rude as hell. He's essentially saying what I've been saying. You built your entire career around being just like an avatar of Donald Trump. And now Donald Trump is not in the picture. And you had some things going for you as a result, but now you don't. So what's next? It's so messed up.
Couple of months.
Oh, my plans for the next couple months is the same as I've been doing. Joe Biden's presidential address was the worst of all time. I mean, that was so horrible.
Dude, you can see, this is Zoom. You can see the measurable change in his energy levels here. Very clearly. It's pretty sad.
And before I jump into that, this video is sponsored by one of the greatest companies, Noble Gold.
Let's
Noble
go.
Gold can help you more than Joe Biden can.
Hell yeah, brother.
Noble Gold can help you protect your money and everything you worked hard for. They can help you bag that with real physical silver and gold.
Real physical silver and gold.
It's been very tough. I've been banned from so many barbecues. Lord, and I miss them. I'm not gonna lie, I miss the barbecue.
Dude, I don't know shit about Brandon Straka. I did not know this guy existed until literally right now. And by right now, I mean I saw some parts of this video when Hassan was watching it. Not all of it, but I saw some parts of it, and I saw this part of it. And I don't know anything about this guy.
Brandon Straka, thanks so much for joining us tonight. You are a very interesting man. So you were a Democrat. Now you have a new movement called #Walk Away that you're wearing. What are you walking away from?
Well, I'm walking away from the Democrat Party, and I'm also walking away from the divisive, hateful, and now I think we're on the brink of almost violent rhetoric that's coming from the left.
Excuse me, sir. That's a good transition. Look at all these Antifa super soldiers, man. That's messed up how they just let Antifa and BLM do this to the Capitol. Is this the guy they said looked like a dollar store Chris D'Elia? Yeah, kinda. Yeah, walk away from liberalism, but you know, not... Just go the opposite direction of where Brandon Straka wants you to go. Look at this shit, man. They tell on themselves. They literally tell on themselves. For a lot of people, the January 6th insurrection was legitimately an attempted coup, right? For some people, like the Proud Boys, etc., they literally wanted, as far as we can tell, to interrupt the peaceful transfer of power from President Donald Trump to President Joe Biden. They wanted to put back into place Donald Trump and unseat Joe Biden, right? They wanted to kill Mike Pence, Nancy Pelosi, etc. They wanted to do who knows what to a variety of our other, elected representatives. For some people, that was January 6th. That was the point of it. For others, they just got caught up in it. I would imagine, they got caught up in the hype. They were like, hell yeah, brother. I'm defending goddamn liberty. I'm defending the U.S. of goddamn A, brother. For some people, they were doing that, and they just got caught up in it. And then for some other people, it was literally just a photo op. That's it. It was just a photo op. So people like Brandon Straka, for a variety of other, it wasn't Baked Alaska there, for a variety of other right-wing media figures, it was literally just a photo op. And the problem with that is that they are so ready to just never face the consequences of their actions, given the fact that they're, by and large, just, white people that don't often have to face a lot of the, and like rich white people at that don't often have to face the consequences of their own actions. So that absolute hubris completely destroyed them. They just walk up there with cameras on themselves, breaking federal law. It's insane, dude. It's insane to me. This is why, by the way, You know, right-wingers will always talk shit on Antifa for dressing up in black bloc with, like, you know, masks on their faces and stuff like that. Part of that is because they understand that fighting back against white supremacy, white supremacist terrorists like the Proud Boys, etc., and, you know, the pro-fa section of what Antifa is usually fighting against, it's pretty dangerous, right? You know, you might have to get into some activity where you might, you know, end up, you know, potentially having to run from the cops, which, you know, isn't very good, right? It's not a thing you would want to deal with. So that's why they cover their faces, hide their identities, etc. Aside from that, another reason why is because a lot of people that do participate in anti-fascist action who wear black bloc and hide their identities do so that the Nazis and white supremacists that they're counter-protesting most of the time aren't able to identify them either, because there are like kill lists out there that white supremacists and Nazis have put together, as far as I'm aware, allegedly, as well, for some groups. And obviously you wouldn't want your identity out for that either. That's why they cover their faces. That's why they hide their identities. These people, however, don't know, you know, about consequences of their actions. They're not aware of what can happen to you if you do things like this. And this is not to draw any comparisons between, you know, counter-protest and anti-fascist action, but there are some similar, you know, considerations to be had in regards to identity. And these people just are not aware of it. They self-snitch. They self-report. They do it because they want the clout. That's literally it. They just want the clout.
You know, I was kind of doing some reflecting today a little bit, whether or not Trump has a second term. Today was the end of his first term. The Trump presidency is the very thing that opened my eyes and changed my life. I'm telling you, the future is bright.
What is this soy lord, dude? You telling me that conservatives listen to this guy? Listen to this guy. He sounds like a fucking soy-facing libtard. What the fuck?
And it's exciting. We are only just...
I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. But conservatives usually, you know, that's one of the big things they say. Like, oh, you know, these soy-facing liberals, these, you know, they're not manly, they're not hard like me. Brother, they're not hard like I am every time I see a goddamn soft, supple, soy lord liberal.
That is 44-year-old Brandon Straka recording a video in the crowd that day. Agents arrested him in Omaha following a tip, and now he's in federal custody on these charges: impeding law enforcement during civil disorder, knowingly entering and remaining on restricted grounds.
Hello to all of you, my family out there who haven't seen me in a while. I met with my attorney today and we had a conversation. You know, if you're able to continue to support
Here it is.
Begin support in my emails, I provide a number of different options for people who want
to
be a monthly recurring supporter, for people who want to offer a one-time financial support, or for people who want to donate to my legal fund.
My legal fund.
The same thing, but
Kamala Harris has been chosen.
Oh no. Oh, here he is. Oh no, they really did mean it when they said the best is yet to come for this video. Listen, the only redeeming quality about Tim Pool is that he allows for people like Vosh to come onto his program and sap viewership from him and bring it over to his. That's the only redeeming quality about Tim Pool, is that he's willing to platform Vosh for whatever reason, which literally only benefits Vosh. That's the only good thing that Tim Pool has ever done. And we hope he continues to do it, because goddamn, Vosh absolutely booty blasted Charlie Kirk. Why would Vosh platform him though? Fuck off.
Be the vice presidential running mate for Joe Biden in this 2020 election cycle. And I'm sure most of you have already heard by now, because the internet can't stop laughing. But this choice...
Wait. We gotta get in the zone. We gotta get in the zone. We're brothers in the beanie. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. It is 90 degrees out right now, and I'm wearing this thing. Which is the same, you know, for Tim Pool as well. Except I'm not wearing this beanie because I'm balding. I'm wearing it because I don't like how big my forehead is, even though it's normal size, as you guys will quickly point out.
Maybe a gift
I think it's
to
fucking
Donald
massive.
Trump of a massive 49-state landslide.
49
I think it's fair to
state.
say Trump's going to win re-election. We all know Joe Biden will lose. Like, let's be real, man. I think we're looking at a Trump victory, man. Trump 2020 landslide.
52-state landslide.
And we may see a 49-state landslide.
We may see a 49-state landslide, he says.
We may be looking at a Mondale-Reagan type scenario where Trump landslides 49 states. Maybe
We might be looking at a prostate landslide.
50-state landslide. That'd be amazing. I just really think it's more likely that Trump wins 520 electoral votes. Trump gets 537 or 36 or even 538 every single electoral vote. As I've stated 1,000,001 times, Donald Trump's going to win. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have been sworn in as president and vice president, as expected.
As expected, chat. Tim Pool knew it. He knew it all along. Tim Pool, he was aware. He had his thumb on the pulse. He had his eyes into the future. He was able to predict, as expected, Joe Biden. Joe Biden, he has 4 years of his first term of presidency. He knew it.
Time being, Democrats control a decent amount of power in U.S. government, but things are pretty bad. You know, you'd think escalating gas prices, the cost of goods, and inflation would be bad enough, but now you gotta tack on all the articles telling people to eat cicadas. Eat cicadas. No, we will not eat the bugs. Now, I personally don't mind eating bugs, just I think eating cicadas out of the ground is probably a bad idea, so I'd recommend against that. I'm gonna do something now that a lot of people have criticized me for. I don't care. I really, really don't. I'm gonna shout out safeandreadymeals.com.
Hell yeah, brother.
Because at this point, the stuff I'm seeing has me worried. Don't panic. Seriously, I can't say that enough. Don't panic. You gotta remain calm.
Don't panic, but buy my 4-week emergency food supply. 2,000 plus calories a day, okay? 284 servings. You're gonna love my freeze-dried food, okay? You're gonna love my bunker food, all right? Breakfasts, lunches, dinners, drinks, and snacks, all for the low, low price.
And that's what this is for. Don't panic. Massive power outages, pipes are...
They don't give us the prices.
bursting.
It's probably in the hundreds of dollars.
But this is legit, and I really mean this. We are dealing with supply chain disruption. The one aspect of this that will likely affect all of you is the food shortages. I am only promoting it now because I genuinely...
At least it's food, not worthless metal. That is kind of true, right? Terrence Williams, etc., have been shilling buying gold for whatever reason. At least, you know, you could eat the food that's being shilled here, right? At least you could use it rather than just having gold sitting around. Now, I don't know about you, but I can't eat gold. I've never tried it. Well, you can. There's like gold-coated like food, right? That's like super bougie novelty shit. But it's worthless food? Yeah, that's what you think. It's worthless food until BLM Antifa destroys this country, leads to the collapse of Western civilization, and we have to sit in our bunkers eating our, you know, canned beans and freeze-dried mashed potatoes, okay? Just add water, all right? But we're not even going to have water because of goddamn Antifa. You don't know. You have no idea what I've seen, what I've prophesied, okay? Tim Pool, he knew that Donald Trump was going to get a 49-state landslide. Donald Trump was going to get a prostate landslide, okay? He was able to predict this. So obviously he's able to predict, you know, civil war and the downfall of civilization. You guys aren't ready. You guys aren't going to be ready for it. I'll be ready for it. I've already bought at least 7 of these tubs, okay?
I genuinely believe you need to understand what's going on. I've gone to the store, some things are missing. Either food becomes more expensive or food doesn't exist. Don't panic.
Food doesn't exist. What? Where's it gonna go? I mean, where's the food? You can still grow plants. We're gonna be in like nuclear winter. You can grow plants underground with like artificial light, hydroponics and stuff like that, right? Like if we have the technology. Glad you enjoyed, Lindsay. Just watched the YouTube video and loved it. Hell yes. If you haven't already, sub to the YouTube, by the way. It's a good idea. Hit the sub button. Hit the youtube.com/ConyourCC button. Hit the bell. See this? All. Not personalized. All. Okay? We're going to upload once or twice a week. It's not going to clutter up your notifications, okay? Once or twice a week. It's not a lot to ask, all right? Anyway.
Literally just food. You can order it, and it comes. Check it out if you
Conure, you fell off. The hood watches Tim Pool now. True.
want to. We've already reached the point where citizens in some cities are storming the dumpsters.
What?
To get what spoiled food they might be able to eat from a grocery store.
What are you talking about? Where?
Part of me, the selfish part, wishes I'd never met Donald Trump, wishes that I'd never met Roger Stone.
You haven't lived until 17 armored vehicles show up at your house at 5 o'clock in the morning with 29...
Wait, what is that? Fashion blogger. What is this?
Show up at your house at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Wait, he literally looks like this guy. This is literally Roger Stone, except not nearly as cool. Wait, it actually is, except not nearly as cool. What the hell? Probably just as racist though. What's with these clout goggles? Wait, I forget I said anything. Never mind, he literally is a fashion icon. Look at these clout goggles. What? I don't even have stuff like this. That's insane. This is dripped out the wazoo.
With 29 SWAT-clad, weapon-bearing FBI agents to arrest me for the first time nonviolent, fabricated crime of lying to Congress.
I am getting some breaking news right here, and I'll share it with everybody. I was just handed this. NBC News has now confirmed that President Trump has called Roger Stone and told him that he will commute his sentence.
Lol. Roger Stone has a tattoo of Richard Nixon. Is that true? I mean, who doesn't, to be fair? You either get a tattoo of Richard Nixon, Ronald Reagan, okay, or you're not an American. That's it.
Also breaking right now, it's noon, a massive fire breaking out. This is a warehouse in Oakland Park.
You can see firefighters working to put the fire out right there.
The business.
It was Antifa, goddammit. It was goddamn Antifa. I seen it. I seen it. They goddamn left-wing anarchists, arsonists, Bidenists, Marxists. I seen it.
Commercial grade styrofoam, which is very flammable. And so something happened in there that obviously caused a fire, and it turned into a commercial fire very rapidly.
Hey, I've tried to go live and I've never had this happen. They keep cutting me off. Roger Stone.
He said, I've never had this happen. They keep cutting me off. When we're literally this is like 140p. Obviously, your internet connection isn't doing very well right now. I don't know that YouTube is cutting you off. I'm pretty sure it's just that the internet connection isn't very good.
Stone is here with me. We're 2 doors down from his office. There was a drone strike in America 2 days ago, folks. I'm telling you, this is incredible.
It's a goddamn Antifa drone strike. You didn't know? Antifa, more like ISIS. You know, ISIS has got them goddamn drones that they use. I've seen it.
It's not major news.
This building is catty corner from my office.
He's wearing the cloud goggles.
Enormous explosion, which is as yet unexplained. Some speculation that it was a drone attack. This vehicle's catty corner from my office.
Look at this crazy drone strike.
I do know that Barack Obama signed an executive order just before leaving that allows the military to use drones on U.S. citizens if they deem that they're domestic terrorists. I put nothing by.
Why the fuck? Wait, I'm sorry.
Order just before
Barack
leaving,
Obama. I thought he said Trump.
To intimidate domestic terrorists. I put nothing by them, or perhaps this is meant to intimidate.
I mean, to be fair, you're not far off. Roger Stone does traffic in a lot of white supremacy, and as we all know, white supremacist domestic terrorism is the biggest threat to domestic, security in our country. White supremacists commit the lion's share of domestic terror acts in our country, more so than any other ideology. So, I mean, they're not far off.
This thing looked like Dresden after World War II. I mean, this is 250 feet from the front door of my office.
So right there, it is
stonedefensefund.com.
Yep.
You can go there.
I like this bootleg Joe Rogan setup that we got with the curtains and all that.
I mean, I'm literally indigent at this point.
I lost my home. I lost my savings. I lost my insurance. I lost my car.
I'm struggling to pull the resources together to finish writing a book about this entire horrific experience. Plus, I'll have some new products, my Stone Cold vodka, my Stone Cold cigars, my Stone Cold spectacles, my Stone Cold...
Stone Cold spectacles? Hello? You're lying to me. You're lying to me. Man, you're telling me that I can't buy... Well, he called them spectacles, man. Anyway.
Men's skincare
Literally
line.
1984.
My Stone Cold sauces. Gonna put my famous Sunday gravy in a jar. Stone's Cold.
Bring them back.
Stone's Cold neckwear. My 5 books. Are you familiar with Cameo?
Hey, it's the Mooch. I'm super excited to be on Cameo.
Anthony Scaramucci. Hey, Paisan.
So tell me what you want me to say to you. I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, Sean Spicer, I'm excited to be on Cameo.
Fuck it. Who cares? Literally, who cares about Sean Spicer? He was just a press secretary in the beginning of Donald Trump's administration and then absolutely fell off. Wasn't there like a scandal or like a controversy where like he was hiding in the bushes at some point? Does anybody remember that? Did Sean Spicer really hide in the bushes to avoid White House reporters? Please register for free. How about you register to suck my fucking cock? Jesus. One of the White House press secretary, Sean Spicer's most colorful moments came in May when he huddled behind bushes on the White House grounds for several minutes as staffers sought to respond to the frenzy of media questions about President Donald Trump's abrupt firing of FBI Director James Comey, according to the Washington Post. Spicer wanted to return to his office after an interview with Fox Business, but couldn't do so without running into a throng of reporters on his way there, the Post reported. He emerged from the bushes after a press office executive assistant said he would answer reporters' questions so long as they didn't film him. What a fucking coward. An absolute baby boy.
Beta! Spicer, I'm excited to be on Cameo.
I'm Michael Cohen. You need something fixed? Let's get started.
I just wanted to tell you that you are a kick-ass dad and a...
$75? 100, and I wasn't even looking at the dollar amounts. $60 for the Mooch. Don't sell yourself short.
Hey, Sean Spicer.
$200 for Sean Spicer to say a thing or two. $75 for Corey Lewandowski.
I wanted to tell you that you are a kick-ass dad and a great role model for your children and your grandchildren.
Peter, this is Donald Trump Jr. I'm told that you're turning older than dirt. And I'm not that sorry about that because I'm also told that you're a serious lib. I've also heard about some of your fetishes, and I hope your family rides you like Seabiscuit.
$600. Also, horse fetishes. That sounds like somebody else I know.
Have a good one, man.
Yes, I am saying to you, Trump will win in a landslide.
Who the hell is this?
November 2020. No matter what the other side tries, no matter what plot or plan they've got working out there, they will fail. And may I remind you that even Satan himself had a plan to take over heaven. He crashed and burned.
Oh my God.
That's what's going to happen to the left.
Yeah?
Trump thanks all those who support him. In heaven, they're rooting for him. Don't know what earth people think about. Heaven knows that God picked him and what he's already done.
Bro, why does she look like the girl from Scott Pilgrim, except aged like 80 years? Who is that? I watched Scott Pilgrim, I think, once. What is her name? Ramona Flowers. It's the same person, except aged up like 1,000 years. It's the same person. She just fell off.
Don't know what earth people think about. Heaven knows that God picked him, and what he's already done for this country proves that God picked him. And he's going to win in 2020, in case you wonder. Step into your destiny that God gave you, called you, appointed you, and anointed you for this time.
What in the hell is this?
This is his choice, and we call you forth right now in the name of Jesus Christ. So be it in Jesus' name.
come forth.
Do not come.
From the sitcom
I said
Happy
do not
Days,
come.
Scott Baio.
This is literally Ray Romano at home. Mom, can we have Ray Romano? We have Ray Romano at home. What the hell is this? Who are all these people? It's a good question. I have no idea.
What has happened to this country?
It's a good question.
I don't know. I don't know where I am anymore.
Where am I?
My head is cut off. I don't know. My head is fine. How's it? Anyway, I don't know. What do you want me to do about it? Okay, my head's being cut off. Sorry, folks. This is what I'm doing.
Come on, Renee. Get it together.
Joe Biden? Joe Biden?
Heard Steven say his name.
Who are we? Who are we? Who are we? We're Americans, God damn it.
These are some profound questions.
And
Thank you for the 100 trash answer.
Guys, I'm sorry.
You shouldn't have said God's name.
I'm sorry I said GD.
I don't believe you.
All right, come on, man. You can't be taking the Lord's name in vain like this. That's sacrilegious. He's going to hell now. Goddamn, he's going to hell in a handbasket, brother.
I'm upset.
I don't care.
Yeah, I'm upset.
I'm upset.
So, my wife is sitting here.
Yeah, but don't.
Okay, I got it, Renee.
Yeah, Renee, fuck off! Women, am I right?
My flow here.
Yeah, but you're gonna lose a lot of you Christian followers if you talk like that.
Okay, thank you.
He's so mad at her. Oh no, this is not good. Listen, if you're gonna be listen, this is rookie mistakes. Okay, you keep the personal out of the public, right? You keep the private out of the public. All right, you can't when you're live streaming like this. If some shit like this happens, he doesn't know how to mute the microphone. That's the problem. He doesn't know how to listen. And then I unmute the microphone. That easy. As soon as some shit happenings, like listen, your mom, she calls me. I answer the phone. I just mute the microphone. They don't see it, but he doesn't know. He's a fucking boomer.
So, I lost my train of thought. I'm as conservative as you can get. So is my wife.
I'm an independent that's conservative.
Okay.
This is so fucked up. We are watching a dying marriage in real time.
Yeah. But we don't want to change. We can't change the state of Utah.
You didn't say. Listen, okay, I'm on Renee's side on this one. He literally didn't say a thing for like 30 seconds. So Renee started talking because she was trying to fill the silence that your ineptitude wasn't able to fill, okay? She was trying to save your broadcast.
Let's pray that we get this thing done. Let's not give up on the man. I think if he felt he genuinely lost, he'd say, okay, thank you for letting me serve you, and God bless. I think that's who the guy is. But he believes that there's something going on, and I believe there's something going on, and I know you believe it too.
But here's the deal. What's the deal?
Oh, hell yeah. It's about goddamn time. Salt and pepper. I mean, diamond and silk. Perfect. Exceptional. Here we go.
We don't need you to investigate, interrogate, speculate, fabricate, or instigate. Are we all on the Trump train? Now, when I say all aboard, you say choo-choo. All aboard! All aboard! All aboard!
My God, she's hurting herself. Chill. She's just a hype man. She's just an overpaid hype man. Like, if you're gonna be diamond and silk, I think this is silk. I don't actually know. I feel like you'd want to be silk, because all you have to do is go, like every 5 seconds or so. It's easy. It's easy money.
Wow. I'm Silk with Diamond and Silk. Wow. And I'm
Wow.
usually the quiet one and the silent one, but you know silent can be violent. So I just want to say thank you, Mr. President.
Wait, is this Terrence K. Williams too? That's him, right? I can't tell. I haven't seen him enough. I can't listen. The problem is he's not wearing his oversized MAGA hat. That's why I can't figure it out. I'm seeing his hairline in real time. And I think that's why it's throwing me off a little bit. Because I'm used to just seeing this massive MAGA hat on him.
From the bottom of my
He doesn't have it
heart,
here for some
November
reason.
the 3rd, 2020, you will be the president of the United States.
Also, you all, we still have a patriot out there fighting for our freedoms.
Yes.
Fighting against the irregularities.
I don't know why, dude. I thought when we were listening to this song, because of the da-da-da-da-da, I thought we were listening to this. I thought we were listening to this for a second.
Popular.
Two black bitches in the...
I thought we were
course
listening to
they're
that
very-
song, dude. It's such a good song. That's what I thought we were listening to. Actually, we should be. We should be. Wait, I'm sorry. Vic Berger done fucked up this time.
Also, you all, we still have a patriot out there fighting for our freedoms. Fighting against the irregularities. Okay.
Hey, bitch, I'm in my mode. Money turn me on. Bitch, I'm chasing chicken. I ain't never chasing hoes.
Hey, what the fuck were they talking about?
Against the irregularities that happened in the 2020 election. Okay.
Now, more cope about the election irregularities.
No, I didn't
Alleged.
do anything. We're good.
Okay, so what I want you, don't make us so big.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm
Don't
trying
make our
to do it,
faces
but
so huge
I
like
think
that.
I got it. I think I got it.
Yeah. All right.
The hell is
y'all.
this?
I'm about ready to unbox Diamond and Silk. Y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready?
Wait,
Here we
don't
go.
tell me he's got Diamond and Silk Funko Pops. Please don't.
Oh man. Oh, not cool. Not cool. Not cool. That's not cool.
My head is cut off.
Oh no. Imagine spending your money on bobbleheads of like incredibly niche internet micro celebrities and one of the heads is missing. That's so sad.
Head.
Because
That's so
unlike
messed up.
previous things I'd done that were game changing, those were just time-space continuum reflections of the third big change I was going to be involved in. And that was bringing Donald John Trump into Austin. So I said it again. I said Austin into office.
Oh! Oh, never mind. Royalty free. You can't cuck the Zuck, man. You cannot cuck the Zuck. Can't be done. That being said, this thing looks cool as hell. Does anybody know what this vessel is? Does anybody know what this machine is? What is this? It's like an electric surfboard, but not really. Like an electric boogie board. Hydrofoil, is that true? Oh, it is. V-foil. It's like an electric boogie board. That's kind of cool. I would try this. I feel like I would sooner learn how to surf, but with the hydrofoil, you don't need waves, right? Damn, they just put this up on Vice News. That's pretty bold. That's pretty good. This video is Conure Call Out as Inkblue. Thanks so much. Thanks for the continued support as well. If you'd like to be the next Conure Call Out, you just gotta follow me on Twitter @ConureCC. Retweet my video links when they go live. Keep it real, and I'll see you next time.